the end of last summer, I built a bench in our garden. It's a bench that's made from an old bed frame. Louise and I bought it when we first got married, and when we finally changed frames only 15 years later, I couldn't just throw it away. I was actually going to get rid of it, but when I lifted the headrest, I saw an 11-year-old baby reflux stain down the back of the headrest. As gross as that might sound, it actually transported me back to those magical 3 a.m. moments with our first child, and we would hold her when she was brand new. To be honest, that gross little sick stain just melted my heart, and so instead of throwing it away, I put the frame in the garage when I figured out what to do with it. Had the pieces stored in our garage for ages, and just while I figured things out, and then on this one sort of perfect warm weekend, I put a plan together. The weather was good, and I got all the pieces out and started to build this bench early one Saturday morning. By the end of the weekend, we had this amazing place to sit, and Louise and I just sat on it together, just enjoying the time together while the kids played in the garden. In the book of Mark, there's this great one-liner that Jesus kind of throws out when he's being criticized in a wheat field. Some religious leaders are upset that his disciples are eating grain on the Sabbath, and they challenge him because it's a day of rest, a day of Sabbath. Of course, the Sabbath was a day when there wasn't supposed to be any work, so picking grain definitely was going to annoy them. Jesus chats to them for just a little bit, and then there's this crucial moment where he fires off this zinger, this one-liner, and it completely ends the conversation. He says this: the Sabbath was meant to meet the needs of the people, not people meet the requirements of the Sabbath. And it might sound like an odd thing to say, but what Jesus is saying here is that rest is available, and it's there for our benefit. We work hard, and then it's our responsibility to sit and enjoy the fruits of what we've done.